You see that quote that I have there? Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but learning to dance in the rain. This is what we went through with all our immigration issue, with all the thing. It was us learning to dance in the rain. One day the rain will stop.
Thousands of Minnesotans could lose everything they own, including their freedom to live here. Liberian refugees living in the U.S. legally are facing possible deportation by the end of the month.
Today I rise with great urgency to sound an alarm. When the DED, Deferred Enforced Departure program, expires on March 31st, thousands of our Liberian friends and neighbors will be at the risk of losing their jobs and their homes and deported back to a nation that they no longer know. I'm about to put my signature on my very first bill, a bill that will help our remarkable Liberian community both in Minnesota and throughout the country here under the DED program, and buy at least hopefully a few years of time while we in Congress and hopefully the White House can finally negotiate immigration reform, much needed immigration reform.
Imagine a 14-year civil war. There's no stability afterwards. Like, infrastructure's been destroyed. People who came 14 years prior has nothing to go back to.
Over time, what was supposed to be temporary became semi-permanent, and people had families and people had loved ones, and it just kept getting renewed. And pretty soon, people are putting down roots, they're buying homes, they're working, their kids are Americans.
You want to make it a home because it was peaceful, and you're not listening to guns, or you're not fearing that, oh, today I have to run, or I have to stay locked up all day. So it's like night and day,
I will not rest until we get legislation written and passed through the House and the Senate and eventually to the desk of the President for his signature. When the first person hangs up the phone, or the first person lets you down, or the first person makes a promise on which they don't deliver, got to keep pushing. And I thought to myself, for those who've lived for years, sometimes decades, with the fear of maybe having to be sent away from the United States and back to Liberia, every time I would be frustrated, I thought about their life experience, living every day like that. And that meant that anything, no matter how much it took for me, no matter how frustrating it was or disheartening sometimes, it would never come close to living with the fear that so many in my own community had to.
The fact that he listened and he was concerned, that made a huge difference.
The clock is ticking and thousands of Minnesotans are running out of time. Are we here to make a difference? Are you here to make people's lives better? Are you here to help business owners and workers? Or are you here to keep playing politics with people's lives? Let's rise to the occasion and be better than that, and finally, at long last, give our Liberian community the peace of mind that they so richly deserve.
God bless you. Thank you so much. And now, my partner, and we're an effort in all of this, the fantastic member of Congress, Dean Phillips.
Batio Bati! Bati! Batio Bati! I think this is the most beautiful room in America tonight, my friends. This room is so beautiful for a lot of reasons, in no small part though because of what it shows the country. Good people, maybe with different perspectives, but good people working together on the same cause can accomplish. And it was not one person, it was not 2 or 3 or 4 people, it was an entire village, this village.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just, it's like you out of prison. You are free, You have your life.
Joy. Joy, joy, joy to the world. Luis's and every DED holder's Christmas for the first time was filled with unconditional joy without being afraid of what's going to happen next.
Politics, there's so many people who just like to fight, and not get stuff done. And so what I admire and really like about Congressman Phillips is the idea that let's get some stuff done, and then the other stuff can come later.
The pathway has been established. That's, in some ways, that's the easy part. The hard part now is to ensure that everybody that qualifies to pursue the path to citizenship does so. You can pick up the phone, call our office. You can go to our website to get our contact information. You can send an email. We're easily accessible, easy to reach, and most importantly, standing by to help you.